Yeah, I am.
He calls for a chant, not a yeah. You know, St. Michael's Mission and whoa.
That's what happens.
But those were Navajo's.
No, that's
She showed it.
Now you want to hear
So you
Navajo?
can see across.
Navajo.
This is Navajo.
Navajo.
Honey, you
To our
will
red
never
brother.
sit. You will never sit at the front of your table. in this
I
table.
believe it.
So verily I say unto you.
This. No, you're good, honey. That was the first time it was really good.
What does that mean?
First time was really good.
Well, it worked. very well.
Encore.
It did. It worked.
I'm working the crowd, Ma.
I know you will. That's really good, honey. There they are.
I'm working the crowd.
No. No. Your lady don't like the Hopi.
I love them.
She go Hopi, Hopi, Hopi. Like Bob Hope used to say, Hopi, Hopi.
Hey, Pa, tell us about when you went out on the res and had dinner with, was it Herman St. Clair?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, tell us that story.
Can you remember it?
Oh, yeah. You're talking about going out there with the sculptor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What was his
Dick
name?
Greaves.
Dick
yeah,
Greaves.
that's right.
And he was very artistic
And a
Kiowa Indian.
beautiful woman.
Beautiful gal, yeah.
Very civilized.
Anyway, I had been out there just looking around for. I saw him out there, and I'd met him, and he was John Barber's friend.
Yes.
And so he apparently invited us to dinner, my wife and I. It just didn't register. You know. Anyway, we just finished dinner at home, and the phone rings. And here's Dick Greaves. Well, when you coming? Weren't you coming for dinner? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'll be right there. We got to the bar, and 20 minutes later we're there. You know, what do you do? She whips out a beautiful antelope roast and all this good stuff, you know.
Oh,
An antelope roast.
oh yeah.
And that's the name of that story.
No, there's much more.
No, there's more.
There's more?
There wasn't,
It's all right. It's all right, everybody. That's
Wasn't-
all
wasn't-
there is.
there's the punchline.
What is it?
He doesn't remember.
I think I punched you out.
But you went out to have, I think it was with St. Clair's, you went out to dinner and you had your family. And they were having stew or something about digging deeper into the pot. What was that one? You remember?
Coming.
What do you say? Dig deeper, puppies on the bottom?
Guy, that's so rude.
True
I haven't
story.
heard that one.
It kind of destroyed the moment.
Oh, sorry.
I want to hear the
I
story of.
remember Heisa Runyon's dad, or Cody Runyon's father, was one of the partners in Mountain Motors, and Chief St. Clair was one of the customers, and he'd been buying trucks and stuff at the Mountain Motors, and Heisler was always in charge of financing the thing. Well, you know, Heisler was one for you and two for me kind of guy, and he'd always tack a rider on to a finance deal of a truck. This calls for $256 a month for 3 years to pay off the contract. Then there's another $1,000 that goes on to it then. And I remember after they caught up with Heisler and departed company with him, Chief St. Clair was in that garage one day, and it was next door to my office, and I happened to be in there, Chief Sinclair said to me, "What part of garage do I own?"
The front part.
Oh,
You got a million of them.
those were the days.
I said, you got a million of them, baby.
Yes, sir.
He does too.
What story did
He
you want,
talks
Mom?
about jumping fences in the middle of the night to retrieve stuff from
Who?
you and your friend.
Yeah, didn't you repost some
Oh,
cars
you were
out there?
repo agent.
You
Yeah.
were
Oh,
repossessing.
I was thinking of Heisler Runyon. Heisler and another bunch of friends, for God's sake, went swimming in the Worthing City, the Worthing Reservoir.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened, but at any rate, Heisler drowned.
Really?
And they talked about diving to find him. And he was walking on the bottom he's just like a big spook, you know, out dead. And I'll never forget that.
He was dead and walking.
And he was floating upright.
Oh, I see.
And he seemed to be walking, you know.
Oh,
Just scared the hell out of him.
That's not a very funny story.
You got a funny one?
Wow.
Gee, yeah.
And that
I'll-
was Cody's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the story of going to the airport in Riverton to pick up your grandparents or your grandmother
Which time, dear?
Who,
with
me?
the sheep.
Oh, about the sheep.
Oh,
Huh?
The sheep.
Remember we hit
Remember
that
when we
sheep?
went bowling with the station wagon?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh,
Came back, hit the sheep,
oh.
killed
Came over-
about 7 or 8 of them.
Came over Lander
did.
Hill and
Damn.
they were out on the
Oh.
road.
Tore the hell out of the car. Oh, it was awful.
Here, did they sell it to you for the meat?
Huh?
Did they give them to you, or what did you do with them?
the one on the roof we kept.
That's sad. I don't like them.
I don't remember how that all came out.
Sad story.
I think,
The thing about that, of course,
That's his
Oh.
machine. He
I-
does that every night.
if you hit sheep or goats or cows on the open road, in most of Wyoming, it's the rancher's fault. Because he's supposed to keep them off the road by virtual fences. Well, Jesus, this was a very good customer of mine at the bank that I'd clobbered a sheep, you know. So I immediately paid for the sheep, you know, insisted that I do. And, but that was really sad.
What was that?
I never forget how awful that was.
You made me feel,
that was
made you feel bad.
the McClure.
Yes, yeah.
Wow, that's quite a sound.
Stop that.
Pretty,